Hey, what's up, LegendBTVers? Today we're here back with another album review. Today, you guys, we're talking about the newest record from the Chainsmokers. This is their debut album, and boy, do I have a lot to say on it. So let's get going. But before we do that, I want to say that I actually have a um, memorabilia business going on, actually, on Rage On, the app. I'm going to leave a link to my store in the description box. If you guys want to buy some Legend BTV merchandise, that would be greatly appreciated. Every purchase goes to making more Legend BTV content. So if you guys would like to support and wear these awesome products or just buy some, they have a lot of products from like shirts to pants to um, pillows to shower curtains to phone cases. Lots of cool stuff and shoes, even Legend BTV shoes. Who wouldn't want those? Anyways, um, but yeah, link to that be in the description box below. But now on to the Chainsmokers. This new album is called Memories Do Not Open, and um, if you guys aren't already aware, I am not a fan of the Chainsmokers really at all. I find they're like lots of people are telling me like oh well maybe they went downhill with Closer or Paris or something. No, in my opinion their music was never really that good in the start. Now that's not to say you people that like their old music or like their music in general are wrong. I'm just saying that honestly I feel like their music has always been consistent in being one thing, just marketable mainstream garbage that it's not made to be enjoyed. It's made to just shoved down the mainstream masses' throat. And honestly, that is just terrible. That is a terrible way to market music, just to shove it down people's throats. Like, no. Anyways, was I excited for this album? No, heck no. They even found a way to make Coldplay boring on the song Something Just Like This, is what I was saying. And Paris, while I kind of like the lyrics to that song, it's just kind of a fun sing along kind of lyrics. Like the chorus is kind of cool. It's so bland. It's like, it's so generic. It's like, this is not EDM, basically, is what I'm saying. And first of all, the reason why I'm getting so mad about that is they're marketed as a dance group. This is a dance record. For God's sakes, this is a dance record. But anyways, on to the actual record. It starts out with this track called "The One," and it's just really dull. It's like the drop may be catchy for pop standards, especially because mainstream pop in 2017. Oh my God! Like maybe mainstream music in 2017 isn't the worst. I mean, last year I feel like was definitely worse so far. Anyways, we're not even done with the year yet, but last year was definitely worse in my opinion. Um, but it's just so mid tempo at best and slow. Mainstream pop today is so. I'm guessing by comparison, some of their music, some now. I'm gonna get into it. This is gonna be a freaking almost a rant type. Anyways, this album, a lot of the songs are dull. Like a lot of the beats are uninspired. A lot of the music is bland. A lot of the singers are just trashy. A lot of the music in general is just mainstream garbage. It's the epitome of bad pop music. All of the pop cliches and EDM radio garbage just all into one terrible package. And it sucks that people are actually buying this crap. It's all an act. It's all fake. It's just mainstream produced music just to please the masses. Like, what is this crap? It's like, oh my God. Okay. All right, chill. Okay. Honestly, like I don't think this album is necessarily god awful. Like I don't think this is one of the worst things I've ever heard, but it's just bad because it's just so like there's no artistic touch to any of this. There's no originality, which I mean I get it. It's 2017. It's hard to be original, especially with EDM. A lot of the sounds tend to sound similar, which I don't even mind. Like sometimes, like I mean, I can listen to full dance records, as long as they're good ones. Like I can listen to great EDM albums, like Avicii Stories, Alesso's Forever, Galantis Pharmacy, even those songs sound almost exactly the same, but I still love that album just because the sound is awesome. This Chainsmokers is just bland garbage. Like, who wants to listen to the same generic beat on a song more than once? I don't get you mainstream fans. Like, I honestly don't. Um, really, you guys just like. Okay, you want to know how infuriated I am about this? Okay, so I'm at school one day, and there's this kid who, I'm sitting here trash talking some songs I don't like, such as, that song by Zayn and Taylor Swift called "I Don't Want to Live Forever." Hate that song, but one second, hate that song. Yes, but he was all like, "Oh, well, no, it's a good song because it's popular, because people actually like it," and I'm like, a song being popular does not mean people like it. Do a lot of people like it? Yes, or it wouldn't be popular. But um, majority of the reason why it is popular is just because it's just easily marketable. Like it's mediocre as heck, and it just has generic just these pop trap influences and just all this garbage in it. It's like, what is this? Like, it's just not good music, guys. Like, this album is not good. Anyways, are there a few decent cuts? There's a few decent cuts. Like, the second track is actually kind of catchy. I mean, it's way more fast paced than the rest of this dreck of an album. Actually, like, I almost like it. I mean, it's generic, of course, but I give it points for actually being fast paced, which is what EDM needs to be. Stop this pop crossover crap like that new song "Stay" by Zed and Alessia Cara. Like, oh my god, Zed disappointed me with that big time. But anyways, not getting into a rant, guys, and this is just my opinion. Keep in mind, no matter how mad I get, this is just my opinion. Going back to the album though, there's also a song at the end with featuring Florida Georgia line that I actually, think is all right. It's okay. Because it actually has a pretty enticing beat, and I actually kind of like the dude from Florida Georgia Line's voice, although their tunes are just kind of cookie cutter, though, the band's. But anyways, back to the album. Again, I'm getting off track a lot. So, uh, honestly, this album is really forgettable. Like, a lot of the songs sound exactly the same. They have the same Chainsmokers, um, bland, generic, just for the lowest common denominator. Like, this music is um, just watered down crap. Like, I know the Chainsmokers aren't really in it for the music. I've heard the reports about them just being in it to get like all the ladies or something, and really to me that's just sick. I mean, yes, it'd be a nice treat and everything for them to do that because look, guys like them, they create party music probably just to get the women and stuff, but you know, it's like, why are there this many people defending this stuff? Like, this is just all an act. Like, all this mainstream music, these big stars and stuff, it's an act, guys. I mean, when are you gonna realize that? It's really what that is. The label makes all this crap, and they make sure it's bland and mediocre enough and just safe enough so you guys will like it. And it's just like, no, I don't like mediocre music. It's like, and this album is definitely that. But it's just kind of like, I mean, a lot of albums that are mediocre, like, at least a lot of them have an edge to them, or like some more of a bit more charisma, or just something. Like, I mean, the old hits from 2007, say 10 years ago, there's a lot of them that were mediocre, but it was just kind of like they were better still than the mediocre stuff of today. It's just kind of like, by comparison, the mediocre songs of 10 years ago are great, just because they're more memorable. Like, they're more better put together. Even if they're mediocre, they're just more better put together than a lot of this crap. And the Chainsmokers are killing hit music for real. Like, literally, Closer, one of the most boring hit songs of the year last year. Yes, a lot of people were like, oh, it's catchy. No, not, I mean, really not even to me. It's just such a weak and lazy drop, honestly. It's not catchy at all to me, and the song, it just screams just bland. So, honestly, you guys, if you want to hate on me, I'm really sorry, you guys. I wanted to like this album a lot more than I actually do. But, does that mean I hate this record? Honestly, no. I don't hate this album. I don't. And the Chainsmokers, one sec. The Chainsmokers are not a terrible group. they have some potential to make some good songs. Like, honestly, like, none of their songs, well, I mean, a few, like, Closer sucks bad. Roses sucks bad. Don't Let Me Down has one of the most let down-ish drops I've ever heard. Like, that drop sucks. Anyways, but some of their newer stuff, they actually, oh god, some of their newer stuff they have actually shows potential for growth. Like, honestly, although the Something Just Like This drop is boring and honestly a rehash of Roses, still I think the Coldplay singer sounds good and the build up is nice. Plus the build up on Paris is pretty decent, and although a bit repetitive, but some of these songs are not necessarily bad. They have some good guest appearances and stuff, but it's just like they need to quit trying to do this really mainstream stuff. They need to quit they need to quit trying to be like the freaking Taylor Swift or One Direction of EDM. Like, at least make actual EDM if you're going to do that. Anyways, you guys, for this record, I'm thinking a strong 3 out of 10 for this. Honestly, I just didn't enjoy but maybe 1 or 2 cuts, and even those I wouldn't really consider great, or maybe even wouldn't even consider good. They're just decent at best. All these songs feel really incomplete. Some of them are just downright bad. But it's just all in all a really forgettable listen, and probably one of the biggest flops of 2017 so far. Honestly, you guys, I just don't like it. I mean, if you like it, that's fine. Just, you know what I mean? Just show me tastefully and respectfully in the comments or the poll right there if you enjoyed this album. Honestly, I just didn't. I'm sorry, guys. There are much better EDM albums out there, in my opinion. In fact, I could probably do a video on some, like, a whole, like, pretty much my whole dang collection. Look, even to me, like, if y'all know me, you'll know that this album right here, honestly, just didn't do anything for me at all. This album by Afrojack, if y'all probably don't even know who that is, but this album just wasn't really that good. But it's still better than the Chainsmokers' new album. And I know you're all like, who is Afrojack, boy? Because it's 2017. He was, like, big in, like, 2014. But, you know, I'm just saying, all you EDM fans, honestly, like, if you're a pop fan, I would recommend this because, you know, what the heck? I mean, some of their songs are upbeat for pop. But honestly, if you're an EDM fan, I would probably give this a listen, see if you like it. Like, I'm not just going to tell you not listen to it, because I'm not just going to deprive you of good music like that, because, you know, maybe you might find it good. That's what I like about certain people. Like, there is a room for music like that. It's just to me, this is just some of the most flavorless and bland garbage that exists. I'm sorry, guys. I cannot recommend this one bit for people that expect, like, actual dance music. So, sorry, guys. This is just commercial trite crap for me. But I'm trying to be as respectful as I can. I'm sorry, you guys. I sound like a jerk here. I know that. I sound like I just know too much about music and everything. But honestly, you guys, I just care so much about, like, I want you guys to have good music. I really do. I want you guys to have good music to listen to. All you mainstream listeners, I like it when there's quality hits out there. And there are quality hits. Like, so far, the #1 song, Shape of You, is a really good song, in my opinion. Like, it's actually pretty good. But, I mean, some of this just isn't. Anyways, you guys, thank you for watching. It means a lot. If you want to enjoy it. And coming up next is my review on the new Harry Styles song, so stay tuned for that. Thank you guys for watching. It means a lot. Please subscribe.